All right, so now we're going to start talking about exponential and logarithmic equations and applications, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is solving exponential equations. And so one of the properties that we're going to use is the equality property that we talked about before, okay? So let's do an example of how we would use that. So let's say that we have we have 3 raised to the 2x minus 6 is equal to 81, okay? Now, in order to use the equality property is we want to have the base, both of these as exponentials, right? So we got 3 raised to a power. We want to write this as 3 to some power, okay? So the way we would do that is we would just say, okay, 2x minus 6 is equal to 3 to the 4th power, okay? And so now we can use the equality property that says, okay, if this is equal, then that means the exponents must be equal. And now we get that equation. And now we can just solve that, and we can get plus 6 on both sides, and we get 2x is equal to 10, and we get x is equal to 5. Okay? And then of course, always remember to check your answer to make sure that it works. So if we get 5, 2 times 5 is 10, minus 6 is 4, we get 3 to the 4th, which is equal to 81. Okay? Now what about b? B gives us this one. So we get 25 raised to the 4 minus t power is equal to 1/5 raised to the 3t plus 1 power. Okay, so it looks a little bit more complicated. Right, so 25, 4 minus t, and then we've got on the other side 1/5 to the 3t plus 1. Okay, so now they don't have a common base. So the first thing we need to do is find a common base. Well, this is a 5 in it. I can make this with a base of 5. So this I can write as 5 to the what? This would be 5 squared raised to the 4 minus t. Okay? I can write this as 5 to a power because this is just 5 to the negative 1 power, right? And that's raised to the 3t plus 1, okay? So now, let me use the power property here. So this is the same as 5 raised to the 2 times 4 minus t is equal to 5 raised to the what? Negative 1 times 3t plus 1. All right, so now we've got the same base. We've got 2 exponentials with the same base equal to each other. So that means that it implies that the exponents must be equal. So now we get 2 times 4 minus t is equal to negative quantity 3t plus 1. Okay, and now we can solve for t. So we get 8 minus 2t is equal to negative 3t minus 1. And what can we do? We'll add 3t to both sides. And we'll subtract 8 from both sides. And so these drop out. And what do we get? We get t is equal to negative 9. And again, we want to make sure that we plug in our values to make sure that they work, right? So we want to make sure that we get a true statement, okay? So here, negative 9, we get a positive 9. So we get what? 2 times 13, which is 26. Over here, what do we get? We get, if we put in negative 9, we get negative 27 plus 1, which is negative 26, which times negative 1 is positive 26. So we get the same thing. Okay? So we're good. That's how you do it.